Hey guys, it's Rick, Elijah Tooling. Give me 2, I'll make it worth your while. You ever had one of those cringe-worthy moments? I'll tell you, I had one. It's been a long time ago now, but I was out on a sales call and I was out in the shop, walking the shop, which so often I do, and the person I was with showed me the setup that they had. It was a long part on a vertical machine and it was being held with vices. And I mentioned that with the invertible fasteners, that the setup would be much more stable. Well, you know how it is with a salesman. He listened, but I don't know that he took it all in or it even registered. So we got done with the shop tour, walked back to his office, and kaboom! I could hear it out in the shop. Something had crashed. He ran out there, and I waited around to see whether he'd come back, and sure enough, he did. And he said the part that we had been looking at had just been thrown off the machine. It had crashed. And I said, here's the cringe-worthy moment. And I said, I told you so. Now, I'm sure that that wasn't well received. It was a really bad time to say something like that. And so I just slithered away, said my goodbyes, and expected to never hear from him again. But what happened was they became a customer, and not just any old customer, but a long-term customer. So I want to show you today what the difference is. So right here we have a vise like they were using. You're familiar with it, and I'm not going to diss this vise. Of course, it has great value, but it's not perfect for every single situation. Now let me tighten this up. And I'm gonna whack on it. And if I whack on it, you can hear it actually. You can hear it moving, you can see it moving. Well, that's what happened in their case. Now let me show you what happens with the invertible fastener. As you can see, there's a large plate here. You're gonna have to take my word on that it's being held with our invertible fasteners. But I'm gonna show you with this little plastic plate how it's being held. So I'm gonna knock that down because it's locating, it's tight. All I'm gonna do is bring the fastener up, which by the way, you can tell it's pretty fast. And so the great thing about the invertible fastener is that all of your forces are right at this plane. So the fastener doesn't stress the plate, but the fastener does create a very stable setup. And in fact, we've had customers that told us that they could hold flatness and parallelism where they couldn't before. And that's partially probably because they were stressing the part. Also, just for kicks, here is our T-slot fastener. And as you can see, it runs down here and it goes in that hole. So just FYI, that's how those work. They work the same way. Anyway, that's all I really got to say. I had a cringeworthy moment that turned out well, but we had to understand the difference between this product and this product and when they're best to be used for whatever application they're in. Thanks for spending time with me. I'll see you next time. Thank you for joining me today. I'm hopeful that these videos help you in some way. If you wouldn't mind, we would love to have you join us on a regular basis by simply hitting the subscribe button. See you next time.